Alright, so I'm here with berättelser från häxans stuga, and I thought I would continue on this page. I've learned I need something simple for coloring tags. But yeah, and I thought I would answer the questions in the cute and spooky tag, and this is the tag by Disney Meg's Coloring, and you'll find her in the description below. And yeah, all right. I haven't prepared any answers, so we'll see how this goes. I see the first question is a hard one. The favorite. What's your favorite Halloween coloring book? Good question. I really like the. Let's see. I really like. It's over here. This one. Saucier by Aurélie Castet. Yeah, that artist. It's French, but these are some wonderful pictures. Really quirky, not cutesy, not really horror-y either though. Just really weird. And I adore it. Look at these witches playing. I mean, yeah, just wonderful pictures. And this is the one I did last year. I mean, it's just so much fun. So I think this one it's up there at least. I really like my Alan Robert as well. I only have the Haunted Playgrounds, but I like that one a lot. I also really like the, when it comes to real horror coloring, I guess, I like the one that's called Dark Fairy Tales by, where is that? I think I have it here. Yeah, here we go. Come here. So, warning for horror, but yeah, I really like this one. Die dunkle Welt der Märchen. Yeah. Just really cool pictures. Fairy tale inspired. So yeah, like that one a lot. But that's a bit more around the year coloring for me. Just every time I feel like I need something a bit more, I don't know, edgy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first question. The second question is cute or spooky or scary Halloween. I have an aversion to cute, I guess, or at least, yeah. I sort of, yeah, no, I don't really like really cute stuff. I find, I do like some cute stuff, but not like the sugary sweet, you know, I don't know, unicorns haven't really been my thing. There are unicorns that can work for me as well, but yeah, no, unicorns, rainbows, big eyes. I like some pictures with it. It's not a hard rule, but usually I would rather go for something horror-y or spooky. But I think of most of what I like is a bit more maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say, but yeah. Next up, favorite Halloween color palette. Good question. Now, if it was fall color palette, then definitely fall colors, browns, orange, and reds. I just that's really my jam. But when it comes to horror or Halloween pictures, I think I like the weird combo of black orange, and purple. It's just because those colors, black, orange, purple, and green, those colors I don't usually go for those. And you know, like using a bit more neon-y colors, I find that fun to do, especially in like Halloween pictures then, because I like have an excuse. Do you want me to zoom you in maybe? Not that it's like anything interesting I'm doing, but maybe it's a bit fun to see anyway. There we go. I'm just using a micron pen, which is waterproof, so that when I'm done with this background I can easily then use watercolors or Inktense or whatever to color in the objects. That's my plan here. Let's see. Favorite Halloween costume you've worn? Now, when it comes to, this is a bit of a okay, so I grew up in Slovenia, where you don't usually like go trick-or-treating for Halloween. Instead, you go trick-or-treating for something called Pust. And that's like it's a festival. I think it's in like March or something, and it's supposed to be to scare away, or it's really like traditional old pagan tradition that you scared away winter by dressing up in like not scary things, but you dressed up as a creature called a kurent to scare away winter so that spring could finally come. And that sort of mutated into a version of Halloween, sort of. You go trick-or-treating, kids go around dressed as anything, you know, and it's just that you do it in March instead of in October. So Halloween trick-or-treating is not something I did as a kid. But since moving to Sweden, there are, of course, and since becoming a student, there are, of course, like Halloween parties. So I think one of my favorites, at least, was when I went dressed as a sugar skull. Had a lot of fun, like doing the makeup. And then during the evening, it mutated into like a horrible mess on my face. But that's how it goes. So yeah. So I think that's that. But like if we're trick-or-treating, like I remember once my mother used to make us costumes, and once I was a rabbit and my brother was a frog, and they were like really nice you know, suits she did sort of out of I guess some kind of I don't know, they were really cute. So that's I have a nice picture somewhere. I probably won't find it though, but yeah. Favorite candy to get while trick-or-treating. So again, let's take this as if it's post trick-or-treating. Favorite candy to get, probably Kinder eggs, with the or Kinder chocolate in any way. It's like really, it's more sugar than it's chocolate, but that was always like a nice thing. Otherwise, like the traditional things you would get are like, you know, fruits, so apples and oranges. Got a lot of that. Yeah, and a bit of money, of course, also. Oh, and in Slovenia at Pust you have this really good baked stuff also that you would get, like Cremeschnitte. It's like sweet fried bread, sort of. I think it's fried. No, it's probably not fried, right? It's in the oven. I don't even know. But that was also, of course, every time, you know, when you got something, it was fun. When you had to sing, that's the difference between trick-or-treating and Pust also. You go from door to door and you sing a song, or you sing, there are several songs you can choose from, and then you get your sweets. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Now it's mutated a bit into just like saying trick-or-treat, but I guess like you would say, do you have anything for Pust? So yeah, currents are really cool. If you're interested in like weird traditions, you can Google current. It's an odd figure in, I guess, Slavic mythology that is that's as many things in at least Slovenian tradition. It's mutated by being in close proximity to Christianity, and like as it is in many, you know, European old pagan traditions, they mutated with the Christianity. So there is, for example, a really like a folklore story that's really interesting with current sneaking into heaven. And he like interacts with Saint Peter and tricks him into letting him come into heaven. But he's like a trickster, and not a god really, but a trickster creature. Yeah. So, and they're kind of scary, like currents when they dress up, and they always have these bells going. But I mean, they're supposed to scare away winter, so they have to be a bit scary. So yeah. Anyway, carve or paint pumpkins. Do I do that? I didn't used to do it. Like Halloween when I was a kid was really not something we did. We had instead, like, you know, the more solemn Day of the Dead, or not Day of the Dead. Yeah, I mean, in Slovenian it's called Day of the Dead. It's like 1st November when you go to graveyards and light candles and honor the dead in your family. But so it's not like, you know, Dia de los Muertos, but a more solemn thing or tradition, I guess. So we didn't use to carve any pumpkins. Then when I moved here, one of my friends really liked carving pumpkins, so we did that and had a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely carving in that case and not painting. Yeah. Favorite Halloween movie? Again, not really something, but I do. Okay, let me answer this as in a film I want to see this Halloween. I really want to see, or not a film, maybe it's a series, but I want to see The Addams Family. I feel like that's like good Halloween vibes, and I want to know what that's all about. So I guess that's that. But I don't really watch that much horror movies. I'm not adverse to watching horror movies, but I haven't seen that many, so yeah. And of course, all the traditional Halloween stuff sort of goes out the window when you're not growing up with it as a tradition. So I think it's like a lot of people say, what's that called? Hocus Pocus, right? Yeah, never seen that. Yeah. Hey, if you feel like it, give me some suggestions in the comments below. Like what Halloween movies should someone who's not that used to Halloween watch, I guess. I really like The Shining. That's a bit, no, it's not Halloween, but yeah. No, it's not Halloween. It's just really good movie. Anyway, favorite Halloween song. Now this is easy. It's This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I adore that. Yeah, the song, like the whole, like that intro to that movie with the whole thing. I adore that actually a lot. So yeah. And then next up is a Halloween page you plan to color this month. Okay, so I have I don't know, maybe you've seen my video of different pages I chose to do this month. I've actually been quite good and done half of them already, but we'll see. But I also ventured outside of those, strayed a bit, and I continued a bit on this old work in progress here. So let me zoom you out again. So warning for horror stuff, I guess, or yeah. So I continued a bit on these two. They were just like old works in progress. This one is almost done. I need to do a bit more in the frame, and there's some weird stuff here in her headpiece. And this one is not done at all. So I want to do those two, I think. I think it would be like nice to have them done. All right. And do you decorate for Halloween, and do you go straight to Christmas afterwards or back to fall first? No, I don't really decorate for Halloween. Unless like my friend comes over and we carve some pumpkins, then I will have some pumpkins. But otherwise, no, I don't decorate for Halloween. If I had a garden, I would like to make something. I don't know. There's a house where I live that really goes not full out for Halloween, but they decorate more than other places around here. So it's always fun to see, carved pumpkins, and they have like a skeleton who's next to a bottle of beer, an empty beer can, who looks like he's crawled out of the earth to get to that bottle, or that's really fun. I would like to do something like that if I had a garden. I do decorate a bit for Christmas though. It's mostly because it's so dark here that as soon as the Halloween and the autumn vibes are done, I just go for Christmas, because I need me some candles and some warmth, some red colors. Yeah, I started that last year. Before I was always I was in the camp with everyone, oh no, you can't decorate before the 1st of Advent. It's heresy. But no, now I'm in the other side of the camp. I'm like, I want my Christmas to start in November, and you can't stop me. So yeah, that was actually that. All right. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.